You're listening to the Next Team podcast. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Next Team podcast. I've lost count of what episode it is, but I know we're doing football today, and it's been a better part of 2 weeks since we released the last episode, and we apologize for that. For some reason, we haven't been able to find the time to record our episodes, but nevertheless, we hope this won't become a trend and we can continue to bring you the best weekly footballing content. And I'm joined by Tarun, Yash, and Praveen, some great minds from the footballing world, as always. Yeah. So before I dive into the topic of discussion for today, Tarun has a few messages for us. Tarun, take it away.
So, guys, as usual, it's time for my announcement that I make every episode. If you're watching this and if you haven't done so already, please do check us out on Instagram. Follow us there at the Next Team SG, and you can stay updated with all our latest posts and uploads. And while you're at it, you can also check us out on TikTok. We're there at the Next Team SG as well. We'll be posting snippets and best moments from all our videos there. And you can also find us on Spotify, and we're also on YouTube as the Next Team podcast. Please do subscribe to us and follow us on these two platforms as well. Your support means a lot to us, so please do check us out on all these platforms. All the links will be in the descriptions below.
Yep. Thank you, Tarun. So, okay, boys, we just ended the transfer window. I think it's been about 2 days. It's actually 3 days, actually. Yeah. So it was a pretty adventurous transfer window, I must say. Some deals which did raise an eyebrow or two. And today we're here to talk about that. And what's everyone's favorite deal in terms of the individual player, as well as which team had the best transfer window, the January transfer window for 2022. And anyone can get the ball rolling as usual. Any comments, any thoughts? Thanks a lot, man. Much appreciated.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah. Okay, so for myself, I think the team I'll go with the team first. So the team I feel that had the best transfer window is probably Everton. I mean, never ask your opinion, Brian. Anyway.
You're one deluded Man U fan, so who knows? Let's go.
Why would I bring my we did nothing, so it's a fantastic transfer window for us.
See, that's true. Imagine you all buy 100 million transfer signing, then it goes a flop again.
Whatever.
I mean, you all did things off the pitch, so.
Oh wow.
Let's not.
Okay, there. I mean, I knew I could not avoid today without talking about that. But anyway, we do not support violence against women in any form here at TNT. And I mean, honestly, talking about just Greenwood, it's just sad to see him throw it all away. He did everything at 20 years of age, and I mean, right now, I'm just disappointed in him, really, more than anything. And I think
he was kind of your franchise player, like how Saka is for Arsenal. He was like much your franchise player, and
it's just gone. He was basically the future. Like literally, the team was going to be built around him, and then now I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But I mean,
if you have Greenwood's shirt printed in your mat, at the back of the jersey, you can retain it for free now. You can have an exchange 1-to-1 now.
Serious? Oh,
are you legit?
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
serious.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
If you have Greenwood's name, must be there, Greenwood's name, then you can go exchange it for 1-to-1.
This is at Old Trafford, is it?
Yeah, at Old Trafford, you can give back the jersey, then you can pick it up.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Of course, we do see all the high-profile footballers also unfollowing him. So
I mean, his career is finished now.
His career is gone.
Honestly, ask me. Yeah.
And Mendy got charged also, right, recently for his
extra count of rape. So
one more.
One more. Nothing new. So yeah.
Wow, Prison FC is getting stronger by the second. Yep.
Okay. So
that aside, let me come to a topic of discussion, which is Everton. So Everton, actually, I mean, up until the deadline day, I thought they had a pretty average transfer window. Nothing of note per se. I would say El Ghazi from Aston Villa was a pretty decent signing. Right now, I mean, Aston Villa are better placed than Everton, so technically Everton are the relegation-threatened club, and Aston Villa are the ones that are have a mid-table club and probably outside chance for Europe. And yeah, before that, nothing much. But I feel like the last two signings on deadline day is a big game changer. I mean, yes, Van de Beek, we all know he hasn't been able to shine at United, but I think Everton is the right club for him. They don't have anyone who's really going to challenge apart from the other signing, which they signed on the same day, which is Dele Alli. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they go about how both these signings, whether they start together. First of all, I do think that Dele Alli is going to take longer to make his debut than Van de Beek, simply because of the form of Dele Alli recently. Because I mean, Van de Beek has been playing well whenever he's on the pitch. So form-wise, he isn't really performing badly. He just hasn't had the chance to prove himself. So I would say I think it will take a while for Dele Alli to make his debut. Maybe he might come on as a sub. That's what I feel personally. But I think it's a good move for the player as well, Dele Alli. I think his
You're
career
forgetting
was.
the main signing for Everton, bro. Frank Lampard.
Yeah, Lampard,
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
main signing.
oh yeah. To be fair, that's yeah. Okay, fine. If you consider it as a signing, yeah, sure. I
think
meant in
it's
the
because
players
of
side.
Lampard. I think because of Lampard, only those two came. If not, I don't
True,
think
true,
they-
true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Van de Beek
sure.
was poised for Crystal Palace for quite some time. I think Patrick Vieira was desperate to get him, and I mean, to be honest, if I was Van de Beek, I would have gone to Crystal Palace, given the position Everton are in, because there's no guarantee that Everton are going to, you know, have a. I mean, they might have a new manager bounce, but the players are still the same. You know, which played for Rafa. I mean, yes, Lampard will probably play a more attacking brand of football, but there's no guarantee that they are going to climb up the table necessarily. Whereas Crystal Palace are much more better placed, and they have like really good players like Conor Gallagher, and even Benteke is performing nowadays. So yeah, honestly, I was quite surprised he didn't go, but nevertheless, yeah, I do feel it's a fantastic window for Everton, and yeah, it's exciting to see what they will do with the new signings.
They signed a new left back also, right? Instead of
Yes, this guy called from Dynamo Kiev actually got him for this guy called Vitaly Mykolenko. Yeah, I do not know much about him. I'll be honest. I think it's a
He's
signing
an
to
FM
replace.
legend.
I'm not actually.
He's an FM legend, yeah. So Yash has clearly managed him, probably brought him to his full potential. So yeah, I mean they paid quite a bit for him, 24 million. I think it's the replacement for Luca Digne, who incidentally.
That's how much Aston Villa paid for Luka Digne, 27.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind
it's
of a bargain, to be honest. 27 for
yeah,
Lucas.
yeah. Luca Digne is a
Lucas,
proper.
Steal for someone of his quality.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big upgrade, lah.
Yeah. It was his
So,
debut
yeah,
that
I mean-
screwed everyone over.
True. Has he played a few games? I mean, I haven't been
Dude,
following
he's-
Everton. But
First game, he started for Aston Villa against Everton and he assisted the first goal.
no, I'm talking
Yeah, Ed
about
good.
I'm talking about the Michaelenko guy. I haven't
No,
been
no, no.
following. He hasn't,
I
right?
think it was, there wasn't any football now, there wasn't any club football going now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah.
for you,
So
it's Everton.
that's so it means Everton. Come on. Next up, who has a hot take on this or opposing view?
Let's go, Tarun.
Yeah, mine has to be Arsenal, the only club to actively downgrade in the window. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say Aston Villa have had the best window.
Hmm.
You
Who did they
look at
sign?
all-
Can you just run me through? I haven't been following Aston Villa.
Luka Digne.
Yep. So let's see.
Look at-
They have Luka
Apart from
Digne,
Lucas,
we
yeah.
just talked
This
about.
one,
They also
Bentancur
have
as well, is it?
Coutinho.
No, that's
Sorry?
Spurs.
Oh, Bentancur is Spurs, sorry. Spurs.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mm.
They brought in
Uh,
Coutinho on loan.
Yep.
And they signed Callum Chambers.
Oh, yes, Chambers. How can I forget him? Right.
And they also brought in Robin Olsen on loan.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty strong.
Olsen is a
Yeah,
pretty
so I
but
think-
Yeah.
They've managed to strengthen pretty much all the aspects that they have to. They have attack and midfield. They brought in Digne for defense, Chambers for defense. It's a pretty successful transfer window overall. You don't expect to make a lot of big signings in Jan. And, this isn't, I guess you would say this is not a lot of big signings. So it's
I mean, you could say in a way they're all Gerrard signings. So
yeah.
true.
It's quite amazing that Gerrard
In a
and
way-
Lampard have that power to attract all these players. That's quite amazing. Like even though their managerial CV, I mean, yeah, Gerrard did prove himself in the Scottish Premiership, but Premier League is a whole new ball game. I know he's had recent success, but the fact that players are excited to come and join such a club for both teams who are not necessarily, I mean, yeah, Aston Villa are performing probably at where they should be. Everton not really, and Lampard has had some success, but I mean, not to the extent at which you can attract players at will. So yeah, it's quite fascinating to see them be.
I think
have that
Arteta is
ability.
hiding behind the wall right now.
Yeah, sir. It's damn sad. Actually, whoa, oh my god. I think for me, it'll be Newcastle. I think Newcastle had an excellent window.
Really? Yeah.
I would
As
say
in,
so.
I mean, did you expect bigger signings? I don't know, for Newcastle.
Not really. You see, that's the thing.
I mean-
they are not. They don't need big signings. They can't. I would say they don't need big signings at the right, like at this time, because they don't need big names to get out of the relegation. Like I don't even think any big names will sign for them right now. Like they just need to get out of the relegation zone.
I mean,
I
they took
think-
Bruno Gomes from us, so
But yeah,
Quite far.
I don't
That's-
think it's.
I mean,
I don't think
I
that's
can't believe
a
it.
Arsenal.
deal.
dude, have you even seen Bruno Gomes the tweet? He tweeted. He actually took a dig at Arsenal. You should go see his tweet.
What did he say?
What is it?
He posted his official signing video. Then he showed reports and stuff of Arsenal linking up with him and everything, and then showing him sign for Newcastle.
Oh my god, it's just embarrassing. Newcastle are 18th in the league. 18th.
Oh my god.
Bro, I mean, I don't know what to say lah. Arsenal, since you all have went with the ups, I'm just gonna with the downs lah. That's Arsenal for sure lah.
I mean,
I mean,
I
you
know
look at
Arteta
us,
said in an interview that they signed the best players. I mean, at least Man U didn't say anything. We didn't sign anyone.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
god. Arteta.
I mean, you think about us, the whole summer we've been chasing Vlahovic, and one
Yep.
day Juventus just comes in and he signs for them. Like what a kick in the ass. I mean, sorry for my offensive language, but it's really pain lah being an Arsenal fan right now. Then we sold Auba to Barcelona.
Auba
Which
to
is a
Barcelona
whole
is the
different
worst
thing.
piece of transfer any in the history.
I-
You buy him for 56 million, and then you sell
Let him
him.
go for
I
free.
actually thought it was a loan move for initially. I thought it was a loan move, then an option
Yeah,
to buy.
They
But-
terminated his contract.
Yeah, and then Barca ended up. Okay, the thing is that initially, what the rumor was that Arsenal are planning to offload his wages as well. So Barcelona are actually taking the full brunt of it. But I was just scrolling through Instagram a while back, and I saw a report
Yeah.
which said that Arsenal might be paying a bit of his wages. So
Not,
Arsenal
not,
still.
I don't think might because they
I
terminated
think they
his
have to
contract.
lah, a bit.
Yeah, they have to. They
okay.
terminated his contract for $7 million. Like they paid Auba $7 million upfront.
Okay.
Then after that, till the summer, they have to pay. I think, if I'm not wrong, close to half of his wages. And Barca only have to pay half of the other wages. So it's
That is a bad deal on so many levels.
Yes, I think no
I mean,
club,
that's
no club will
Arsenal,
do
bro.
that. No club will do that. I think
I mean,
Newcastle won't do that.
I mean, I saw this Reddit post. We have about like 5 to 8 players, right, which we have sold over the years, which we have bought for big money, and we have sold them for $0.
Yeah, I know.
I give you an example. Ozil,
Alright.
Mustafi, Kolasinac, Socrates. Who else?
Kolasinac
Ramsey.
was free, no man?
Sorry.
Okay, to be fair, Kolasinac, you guys got him.
Okay,
for
yeah,
free also.
fine. Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Kolasinac was free. Yeah, but Ramsey as well.
Oh, yeah.
All of these players are in their prime. We sold them for free.
I mean, in terms
Ramsey's
of
in
business,
Rangers, by the
Yeah.
I think in terms of a pure business standpoint, right, Arsenal are the worst. Like it doesn't take a business student to tell you that they are poorly managed.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god!
Probably
a
the
pain,
worst in
it's a
top
pain.
6.
I mean,
Not
the
even
only
top
thing
six,
to
the
be-
worst in the league, I would say. Like I mean, it just
It is-
doesn't
it
make
is
any
quite
business
bad,
sense.
Yeah, it should-
Even if like
yeah,
your
most
owners want to be like not really contributing to the club or anything, at least the deal should make some business sense. You want to sell more, you want to sell for more money and buy for less money. I mean that basic business sense isn't there at
I
Arsenal.
mean-
So
To be honest, right, the irony is that we've actually were the highest spenders in the summer among all the Premier League clubs. But our squad is now only left with 17 players. And we have 17 games to go for top 4. So if we don't go top 4, honestly, Edu out, Arteta out. And if we get top 4, then great lah. Then we might have a good summer. Because I think in the summer we'll probably go in for a lot of players lah. And I think that's the plan. That's why they didn't
That's what
buy anyone.
you know.
for a while.
You all went
I
in
mean-
for a lot of players in January also.
I mean, we hope lah.
That's true.
It's a hope that kills.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the hope that kills.
Exactly.
It's not like y'all didn't go for any place in the January transfer window.
Bro, you have no idea how excited I was to see Blahovic. I was like, so okay, what Blahovic is coming, he's coming. And then Juve signed him. I'm like,
They were not
I
even
hope
linked,
this-
They were so last minute. Like it was just out of
Yeah,
nowhere. Juventus.
Exactly.
And Vlahovic said that he didn't want to join any club. He didn't want to leave in. His initial plan was to leave in the summer. Like his future was committed first to the current club, and then he said that any moves he will see in the summer. The moment Juventus came in, right, Arsenal were just gone, like out of the picture, not even considered.
No, the thing which pisses me off is how did Juve even find the money? Because Juve themselves are in quite a bit of financial troubles.
True.
So yeah,
No,
I just hope Juve
I
don't
think-
get Champions League football.
I think
Just
all
for
these
this.
financial troubles is just a myth. I mean, look at Barca. They're signing players left, right, center. I don't get it. I mean, they're-
all are
how
free.
can they
They-
afford?
They
No,
have
not
so many
really.
players.
Fine.
that-
Cannot all,
Thomas.
but some are free. Yeah.
No, the
They-
very simple. The reason why they let Messi go is because they can't handle his wages. Correct.
Mm.
I mean, Auba is going to be 350K per week. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like,
No, he's
Yeah.
taking a pay cut.
is he going to take a? Is he
Yeah,
taking a pay cut?
Yeah,
taking a
he's
pay
taking a
cut,
pay
yeah.
cut.
But he
Come on.
cannot take a pay cut at Arsenal. Oh my god.
I mean, he's not getting played. But I mean, ever since he got stripped of the captaincy, it's just been downhill for him. So.
He's not played a game for us for almost 2 months.
No,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's-
by the
I
way,
mean, but-
Yash, do you stand by the decision? Just a sidebar on Arteta's decision not to play him.
I mean, if Arteta wants to be strict about his rules and stuff, that's fair to him. But I think this is just more than him not being late for training and stuff. I think there's some scenes going on back in the scenes which we do not know, as the public do not know. That's my opinion of it, lah. But honestly, now our front two is just Nketiah and Lacazette. If Laka gets injured, I cannot bear to see Nketiah playing up front for us. I mean, that's torture, bro, honestly.
Laka is out of contract also, right?
Yeah, Laka out of contract.
From what I
Nketiah is out of
understand-
contract.
Yeah, both of them are
So-
going to be living on a free in the
Yeah,
summer.
exactly. So
Quite likely.
I don't know
Wait,
what's happening.
both of them, as in Laka and who's the other one?
Nketiah.
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 We only have two
So,
strikers
so
now.
both your strikers.
Yes, both our strikers who are necessary for us to get top four. So I mean,
Sa-
honestly, I would have kept Auba lah, at least until the summer, because we need a top four.
I mean,
So,
even if he doesn't play, you just have someone there to fill the numbers
exactly.
at the
Yeah.
very least.
I mean, honestly, 1-2 injuries here, our squad is going to look like a championship squad. Honestly.
Okay, honestly, not that bad. I mean, the league position you guys are in isn't that bad necessarily. You guys
Yeah,
have a,
that's my point. It's kind of a missed opportunity for us if from here we go on to bottom the top four. I mean, honestly, to me, I'll be honest with you. I think Spurs are still favourites. They have more games in hand than us. It's between you and United, honestly. Me and United, basically. Us. You, me and Vikas. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's West Ham, I just say. I think
Yeah,
they are also.
they
yeah,
are-
West
they are
Ham
outside.
also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
West Ham
it's
for
also-
Europe, so I think they won't be able to sustain both the championships.
That's true.
Many also
Yeah.
got Europe.
Depends.
Many also got Europe. Why y'all forget
No, but
about
at
it?
least we still have better players. At least on paper quality.
On paper, yeah.
We beat West Ham, guys. Come on, give us
But I
something.
think quantity wise, I think you all also lose a lot of players, really, right? I think if Rashford
Okay,
or
but-
Sancho is injured, I think you all have to play
It's not
Ilanga
that
for the
bad.
rest of the
It's still
season.
not that bad. I mean, okay, Greenwood, yeah, definitely. Greenwood is a big miss, but Ilanga is coming good. Pogba is back to full fitness. So I don't think it's all that bleak for United. But definitely injuries do play a part. But we've typically always been very strong in the second half of the season. So I do see us giving a
Under
good
Ole
fight
lah.
for top four. No, I mean, generally, no matter what, we've always had a better second half of the season than first half. Our start is the most horrendous, and I mean, every season is the same story, same old story lah. So, I mean, don't get me started on that. We're supposed to talk about transfer window. Let's keep it to that. We've already digressed enough. So, Yash, which is your favorite team, by the way? You talk about your worst team. Let's talk about your.
I mean, honestly,
the
I would
best
think
window.
it's Everton also, in my opinion. Because
Oh,
I think
Newcastle.
Frank Lampard's going to make a big difference, I feel. I mean, I know he's not a player signing, but in terms of signings, he bought Van de Beek as well, who's I think going to be fantastic for them. And then, I mean, I can't really say much of Dele Alli, but then they've got good players, decent players in like the squad, basically. They've got Allen as well.
Mhm.
So I guess maybe Lampard might be able to make all of them click. So yeah, but for sure, I think Newcastle and it's quite close, because I think
Actually,
Newcastle
on,
also
on, on topic
strengthened.
of Newcastle, right? I mean, which signing
It's very
stands out for which signing stands out for you guys the most? Like, I mean, I think they were probably one of the most active clubs in the January transfer window.
Chris Wood.
Bruno lah.
Bruno lah. But actually, Chris Wood
Bruno
is actually
Guimaraes,
very good.
I think.
Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes are obviously on paper. On paper,
On
and
paper,
I mean
yeah,
on the
on
yeah.
paper.
I mean, actually, he plays like his stats for Lyon is actually pretty good also lah. I mean, it's actually very decent, very good for a relegation threatened club. So yeah. So
I mean, honestly, from going to Lyon to Newcastle, that's a big jump down. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Talk about Kieran Trippier,
Kieran
Atletico
Trippier,
to
Kieran
Newcastle.
Trippier,
Yeah.
Dan
Speaking
Burn
of step downs.
went from Brighton to Newcastle.
Yep.
Yeah, and even Target from Aston Villa.
Matt
to
Target,
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they strengthen their defense very well with Premier League proven players. I mean, that's one good thing because they're very leaky at the
They
back.
basically purchased a spine, like, essentially, I would say. They
Yeah.
try to fill in a gap at every position, at least temporary gap. So
Temporary, I think this 100 million they spent would keep them in the league. I mean, I think that's what they wanted.
Definitely,
I think they will achieve that. Yeah.
I mean, if this 100 million doesn't keep them in the league, then I don't know what to say.
Actually, it'll be damn funny. What happens if they get relegated? Oh my god.
They'll be the richest club in the world and they'll be playing championship.
I'm pretty sure Bruno Guimaraes has a release clause for that. Relegation release clause.
Relegation release clause.
Actually, yeah, to be honest, could be. I mean, never know.
You never know, honestly. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, it's. I mean, City, when they started first buying players, I mean, they were not as bad as a situation in which Newcastle are in. But you never know with these things. I think City is a very successful model where someone just took over and then they started getting success. It took them some time, but they got there eventually, and then now they're a powerhouse. For Newcastle, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, because I think this is like the first time when we all of us are like following football actively. I think when City were being taken over, or Chelsea being taken over, we were still kids, so we weren't able to see that transformation on a day-to-day basis. So it'll be fun to see, and it'll be fun to see how Newcastle go about it.
I think the difference is also in the quality of football, which has improved over the years. Like 10 years ago, there was a big gap between those small teams and the bigger teams. Whereas now the gap is actually quite smaller, and it's a lot harder to move up compared to previously. So
one more thing on that point, I think I saw a stat. The bottom 6 clubs spend more than La Liga, Serie A, and forgot which other league.
Bundesliga, everything. Yeah,
Bundesliga,
everything. They are the top spenders.
The top spenders.
Yeah.
So that in itself should tell you the buying power of Premier League clubs, how it has catapulted over the years.
What do you all think about the Spurs purchases? Benteke on the deadline day and Kulusevski, yeah.
Kulu is I mean, I rate Kulu on this thing. I think he's a very, very good player.
Benteke. He doesn't start for Juve. Yeah,
that's
but
probably
he
why
doesn't
they let
start.
him go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But okay lah, I think that's why they let Dele Alli go this way also. I think Benteke came and they were okay to let Dele Alli go.
No, but Dele Alli wasn't really wasn't really pushing for a starting place also. Not as much.
No, he was starting under Conte a few games.
But like I guess he wasn't. I think Dele Alli very
regular.
It's either Dele Alli or Oliver Skip. So yeah, I think it's quite. Yeah, they were just fighting for the spot. So I mean,
I think what Dele Alli wanted was to be a regular starter. He just wanted to be happy playing football again. I quote to quote him. So.
The first season when he came from League One to Premier League, in 60 games he got 48 goal contributions.
He was. I mean, he was touted as the future of England midfield, like literally.
Oh, it's damn mad. The way
the goal from against Crystal Palace, I mean, is still one of the best goals in Premier League history, honestly. Like the control,
the flick, right?
Yeah, the flick up, exactly, is amazing. And he has the shades of brilliance. But as you see the All or Nothing documentary, Mourinho he calls him a lazy guy from the start. And I mean, the great managers can see when a player is good but doesn't have the work ethic to go all the way. So I mean, Mourinho has been spot on, that's all I can say.
He's dating Pep's daughter, by the way. That's it.
That's the only thing he has for going for him.
Yeah, he's dating Pep's daughter. Wow.
But then talking about documentaries,
Yeah.
there's gonna be an Arsenal comedy documentary coming out this summer.
Comedy Central.
I mean, you guys get top 4, it's no longer comedy, bro.
Fair enough, lah. But if not, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be lots of interesting insights.
I can tell you that that'll be the most popular All or Nothing in the whole series, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So what about other clubs other than the PL? Do you think any club that stands out?
Barca?
Yeah, I think Barca for me also. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
Barca.
they
have
say they are in
many
so
signings,
much depth.
They can't
Yeah,
fit
this
everyone
I
into
don't know.
their Champions
It's
League
all
squad.
BS. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Europa
Anyway,
League,
if since you're moving to Barca, I might as well get into the next, our sort of next topic we want to discuss, which is the favorite player, or I feel like the player who will, or signing of the window. Let's put it that way. Okay. Yeah.
Signing of the window. Can
So
I go first?
I already want to go. I already said I wanted to go first. So yes, since you guys put me on the spot, so I choose Aubameyang. Going to Barca. I think it's a fantastic move for him, honestly, because I think he was. I mean, whatever disciplinary issues he may have, he's still a fantastic player, and I think going
He's
to
an
Barca.
Emirates legend, bro. Emirates
he
is
is.
a legend, honestly.
He is. He really is. Yeah.
Barca just replaced Man City legend with Arsenal legend. I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, surprising.
I mean,
you never-
people don't give Auba credit, lah. Honestly, like in Premier League, they nobody really labeled him as world class. Like how they labeled Aguero and stuff in that category, or Harry Kane even. Nobody even labeled Aubameyang that way. But I feel for us, he's like 1.5 seasons back before that. He was just phenomenal for us, lah. Just unfortunate how.
I think because it wasn't a long stay, right? I think that's why, lah. I mean, if he had stayed throughout his contract, and plus the way he went out, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's personal.
It's quite
all the personal
unceremonious,
stuff.
I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know. I saw do you like Auba as a captain of the club? I'm
Not as a captain, no, but as a player, yes, lah, of course. I think he's a fan favorite now, and he's a decent, not decent. I mean, he's obviously one of the best strikers lah in the Premier League
that's true.
on his day. And I feel he had a lot of personal issues with all his illnesses and stuff in between, which kind of hampered his performances for us. Yeah, I mean, the last best performance I remember him playing was against Spurs, which we won 3-0 in halftime, basically. And that game, he was phenomenal. I mean, the goal he scored on first touch into the bottom corner, that was...
Yeah, he's world class, no doubt. I mean, he's won you... I mean, arguably, the trophies you guys have won is because of him. Because he contributes at the key moments. He's a big player for you, a big match player for you guys.
He is.
Definitely,
the FA Cup we all won is solely because of him.
It's because of him. Absolutely, yeah.
So
that's why I feel like he doesn't get enough credits, lah. And for sure, if I wish maybe he would have gotten a better send off at least because of his contributions. But I mean, I can't really say what Arteta and he have a beef in between them. But I guess I wish him all the best at Barcelona. For sure, he'll bang quite a few goals for them.
Yeah, I just saw a pop-up notification. Ragnick says that Mason Greenwood arrest impacted Jesse Lingard transfer, who was supposed to sign for either Newcastle or West Ham. So yeah, there's something interesting to put it out there. Yeah.
Backup wingers.
Just imagine, what if Greenwood got arrested 2-3 days later?
Oh my god!
So Lingard will be gone, and 2-3 days later, Greenwood gets arrested. Oh my god! Just imagine.
Oh my god! Never mind. I just thank God it happened before that. I mean, not thank God, but I mean, at least for United standpoint, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. But yeah, so Praveen, you were dying to say who the signing of the season. Who is
not
it?
dying. But, I mean, it hurts to say, but I think it's just Liverpool signing. Luis Diaz.
Kuti.
Not Coutinho. I'm talking about their signing, Luis Diaz.
Oh,
so one we signed, not our former player who signed for our former manager, former player.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think Luis Diaz.
I mean, he won't make the first team, no?
No.
To be honest, okay, I mean, everyone, playing under Klopp or Pep, I think players they take some time to get settled into the tactics and system. I mean, even Fabinho took a while before coming into the first team. But I just think that I mean, for Liverpool, the only thing was like Liverpool has a fantastic first 11. I think their first 11 can win the league hands down. I mean, quite easily they can win just that it's 38 games in the league, and I mean they get injuries and stuff. But now Luis Diaz and is like how to say, fantastic backup. I mean, their squad depth is now improving also day by day. Transfer, they were going to sign some Carvalho guy also. Luckily, that
Carvalho,
deal never go through.
Fabio
Fell through on
Carvalho.
deadline day because of some paperwork.
Yeah, luckily that deal never go through. Oh my god. Wow.
Okay,
Fax machine.
Now,
half a season.
the only good thing we can hope from this is that Salah doesn't get a new contract because they have Diaz as a bargaining chip, and some other clubs just sign Salah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified of that happening because it is a very real possibility. I have to say, it's extremely real.
Yeah.
That's lovely to hear.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Just imagine Salah leaves.
I'm just gonna pray we win like a treble or something this season.
I can see Salah going to Barca on a free transfer. I see that
I
happening.
don't think Barca. I don't
I
think
don't think
Barca.
I think Barca. Barca is still attracted to clubs just for the namesake. I mean, sorry, attracted to players for the namesake. I still
No,
feel
but Barca
That's a
is trying to
prestige.
build a very, very youth team. You think about it, all the except Aubameyang, that signing. Instead of that, everyone is very young.
Yeah.
More likely he will
yes.
go to Real. Madrid.
No, but Real's already signing Mbappe.
Oh yeah,
Striker,
that's-
bro. Mbappe is striker. Right wing got Salah. Right wing
Yeah,
Salah,
fair
striker Mbappe.
Possible.
Cam position is Benzema behind. Just imagine.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
And left wing is Vinicius with his amazing form this season. Okay,
I
lah.
can see.
Then-
I can see.
What
I can see
happened to
someone
some
playing
guy
4-2.
called- What happened to some guy called Eden Hazard?
I think Newcastle actually wanted him.
Very,
Oh,
very
really?
fake signing.
Oh, that would have been
In the-
amazing.
Yeah, he was in the transfer rumors. I was reading about Newcastle actually wanted him, but yeah, I mean Hazard won't move lah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I think Luis Diaz. I just hope whatever I said will come true lah. But I think his stats in the Portuguese league is fantastic. I mean, he played very well against City. I saw the game lah. So yeah, he scored the goal also. So
Another Bruno.
he's. Did we play against Bruno? Yeah, I think we played against Bruno. Yeah. City played against Bruno, so Sporting one game. Yeah, but this guy, his goal was quite nice also lah. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't perform well. But yeah, I don't see that happening also. I mean, Klopp doesn't go wrong with his forwards. Yeah, that's one thing. His forwards, their forwards always.
Yeah, I mean,
perform.
he can't. I mean, Jota is one prime example. I mean, he was good for Wolves, but he's taken his game to another level under Klopp, I think.
His first season under Klopp, he 10 goals to this end.
Yeah.
He's the second top scorer in the league. It's mad.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
It's so nice to hear rivals praising Liverpool.
No,
Feels good.
you see the conspiracy theory. Either Mane or Salah not going to get the contract. One of them is going to leave.
Yeah, Liverpool are frauds, are they?
It might be Mane. or-
Faking COVID tests.
They're frauds, by the way. Yeah, faking COVID tests.
Faking COVID tests.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. We were scared of the mighty Arsenal. No, what to do?
Yeah, bro, what to do?
I just hope Chelsea wins the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, Tarun.
Yes, anyway, yeah.
Next up, Yash or Tarun, whoever, your favorite signing of the window.
Yash, you go first.
For me, I would say it's Van de Beek. I think Van de Beek's going to show both Ole and Rangnick why he should be picked to a threat any day. And because I've seen Van de Beek play a lot, especially when he was playing for Netherlands. I think even in the World Cup, he played like phenomenal for him. Him and I think who was it? Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech, right? Was it Ziyech? No, that was Ajax. Yeah. That was during the Champions League run.
Oh yeah.
He's exceptional player, man. Like honestly, if I could replace any midfield like Xhaka with anyone, I would take Van de Beek. I'm just saying. But I know that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's my signing.
I just realized, why didn't Arsenal go for Van de Beek?
I think United are smart enough to not
United
let
won't
us
sell it to a
give
rival.
Arsenal.
I mean, technically right now we're
They're not
fighting for the
Arsenal,
same
bro.
top 4 spot. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're both fighting for fourth. I don't think.
yeah.
That's true.
Arsenal only signed like a Finnish player like Willian. That's their classic signing.
Yeah, bro. Tragic.
Willian.
Yeah.
But I would also like to say, because I think with Lampard, it's going to be. I think you can take Van de Beek to the next level. You saw what Lampard did with Mason Mount, so
Yeah, that's true.
he always has something to do with young players, so it's going to be quite exciting.
Especially when they play in his position. I don't know what he does to them. Like Lampard, and, like when he has a common position with them, it's like freaking man. Like Mason, oh my god, he with that transfer embargo. I think me and Vikas were talking the day. Wow, with the transfer embargo with Chelsea, he did excellent actually. What he had. Yeah. So yeah,
Definitely.
for Tarun, come on.
So for me, this window, I have a favorite signing, and I also have a signing who I think is going to be successful. And actually, probably neither of those are Luis Diaz. As much as I'm happy about the signing, neither my favorite nor my prediction for most successful is Luis Diaz. Firstly, my favorite, it has to be Eriksen to Brentford.
Yes, I was going to say that. If you weren't going to say that, I was going to say that.
guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Just really happy for him to be back playing football. It's always good to see a player of talent not quit for like non-retirement purposes.
Let's hope that Aguero, something like that can happen for Aguero,
Yeah,
and actually come out of retirement and play.
I think he's full on his gaming already. I don't think he'll come out of retirement. He's a streamer.
He's a streamer.
Successful in the different sort of way. Yeah, the signing who I think is going to be the best for this half a season, I think it's going to be Coutinho. He's looked very good in the 2 games he played. He scored in the first game, right? What was it against who?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tarun.
Yeah.
I also don't know.
I don't know. I think we can all go and Google for ourselves.
Yeah,
but
we can Google for ourselves. Okay.
I've always been excited about Coutinho, but after the way he left, I don't think I could see him back at Liverpool. But it's nice to see him at a club like Aston Villa, who I have no rivalry with, and the manager is a club legend. And if Coutinho is successful, Gerrard is successful, all Liverpool fans are happy. And yeah, I just really hope he has a great season. I think he will, because
I think he will.
This could be his Lingard kind of season. He could reinvent himself as a player of quality.
Yeah,
that's true.
And his last game of the season is against title rivals, Liverpool's title rivals. You guys.
Dude, you guys are not in the race. What are you on about?
I think Tarun, there's no race anymore.
Yeah, the race was over before the window. So I don't get it what you're on about.
So you won't drop 5 points.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't.
It's not about we don't drop 5 points. We can drop 5 points. You're telling me that you guys are going to win every single game.
I don't see why not.
The same reason why should we drop 5 points?
Tarun, you're a legend. I
made a prediction that City probably won't win the title. I'm going to stick with it.
It's the hope that kills, bro.
Yeah, but no, you
can feel so much pain in that when Yash says
that is the difference, Yash. I'm not supporting Arsenal. Halfway through last season, Liverpool were 7th. I had hope we will finish top 4. We did. We finished 3rd. So I don't know what it's like to be an Arsenal fan. As a Liverpool fan, when you have hope, it's usually not bad.
You should tell that to yourself 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago. Oh, okay. I mean, 10 years ago, that's a different story.
I mean, not too far. It was quite a long time. It's not like you guys have been winning it year after year.
I mean, I had hope and it worked out well. So overall, it usually delivers. Sometimes it doesn't, but normally
sometimes. There's a clause there. There's a disclaimer there that this season, if Liverpool didn't win the title, because sometimes it doesn't. So
sometimes it doesn't. 17-18 Champions League final didn't really deliver. But 18-19 did. 19-20 the league did.
Yeah.
2021
when is Klopp's contract ending?
2024.
Oh, okay, still got a lot.
Pep is only 1 more year, right?
1 more season, 2023.
Yeah.
So
I think it probably extend.
Klopp has 1 full year just to run wild.
Actually, it'll be very interesting to see after Klopp and Pep leave both their clubs, right? I think that's when there'll be a proper Premier League title race. we will actually
I
see a
think that
proper
there might be a power shift, lah. I think.
Arsenal.
Okay, because you're saying that's
I'm
when
not saying
maybe-
Arsenal, bro.
That's, there has been never been a title race. When was the last time? I mean, I think the season where the 18-19 was the last time we had a title race between two clubs.
Hmm.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I'm
forgetting
just saying-
2016, bro.
2016 was
Leicester Arsenal.
2016. No, I mean 2016
That
was
Danny Welbeck header still haunts me every night. It was supposed to be our year.
See, that's what hope does to you if you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, bro. I mean, well, you should tell it to Spurs, bro. Spurs finished third in a 2-horse race.
yeah. I don't know how they managed to do that. I think Hazard killed it all. Hazard scored that
Yeah.
goal, right? Then after that, yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh.
So now that we've sort of more or less completed our transfer roundup, it's time to move on to the fan segment, and it's our shots from the stands. It's back with a bang, and we have an overwhelming number of responses as always. You know, we love your responses, absolutely. And we always take your views and opinions into account. And so basically what we did for this week was ask you guys to vote on our previous episode when we did our draft pick, and 5 of us had our squads, and we asked you to vote for the best squad. And as I mentioned, the overwhelming response, we have the first part of our overwhelming response, Dhruv, who responded by not answering the question at all. My man goes on to give his own starting 11. And just for
Thank you, Dhruv. We really appreciate the effort. You did great, man. Just keep it up.
my man Tarun tried to match every team possible with his starting 11 but couldn't. And I read to you his 11. So it starts out with Ramsdale in goal, Trent at right back, Diaz, Gabriel, Cancelo, and then Rice, Bernardo, Emil Smith-Rowe, Salah, Ronaldo, and Jota. A man who actually came up with the squad. He actually took the time to type out 11. So we appreciate you, Dhruv. What a man. Class act. Just that he
Class
didn't
act.
answer the question, but yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
We appreciate
It's the
you, man.
effort that
We
counts.
it's the effort that counts. Let's go. And of course, the other one, the insignificant one, Praveen responded to his own to our own
Oh, so-
Instagram page.
Oh, so insignificant now. You call me insignificant, huh?
Yeah, so he commented himself, Praveen's 11 seems pretty dope. Kind of sad if you ask me that he has to vote for himself. But it's
I
okay.
mean, did anyone vote for you, no, Vikas? Did anyone vote for your team or not, Vikas?
I could have voted for myself. lah.
I mean,
But I
you have
didn't.
0 votes. I have 0. So yeah, at least I put in some effort to say that my own team stands out there. Correct or not,
But
Tarun?
because of voter fraud, Praveen has been disqualified from the competition.
Exactly. So by default, the rest of us win. Let's go.
The rest of us win. Yeah.
Yes.
The most shit ever.
Oh.
So I'm going to get cancelled.
It's not
I have-
Praveen, it's we are going to get cancelled.
I'm telling you about it. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Let's keep this part. And so yeah, that concludes Shouts from the Stands. Thank you so much for your active participation. Do keep the overwhelming response coming. And yeah, I know. Okay, jokes apart, every response counts. So please do look out for future opportunities to participate. And we are always looking for new opinions and new insights for topics. And yeah, please do participate, guys. Thanks for your support. And
And of
is
course,
there-
for this episode, you can let us know who is your favorite signing. Who do you think is going to be the most successful? Or of course, you can tell us which club had the best January transfer window. We love to hear from you.
You don't have to tell us the worst. We all know.
You can if you want to, but yeah, we all know.
yeah, never know. All right, I think that's about it, right, guys? Anything else? Any last thoughts about the transfer window? Anything we missed out? Nothing, right?
It's been a pretty fun transfer window, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just want to give a shout out to our club Burnley for signing Wek Wang Koso, however you pronounce his name.
Woot,
You
Weghorst.
should, yes,
Weghorst.
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 Yeah,
Like
it's
for
actually a
like
very good-
replacement
like
for Chris Wood.
Yep. I think it's a very good solid sign. I think very
I
solid
should
sign.
say the reason why I give a shout out is because their social media team did a fantastic job. I should see his his signing video. It's pretty dope. Yeah.
We'll go take a look at it later.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to us. I know it's been a while. We'll try to upload more regularly. And to our Chinese viewers, happy Chinese New Year. We hope you guys have a prosperous and a New Year filled with joy. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for listening. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Next Team podcast. Bye bye.
Ciao, guys.